Uh, Hindu's lightning festival, kind of like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I heard something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honestly, we don't know what the Diwali is about. We just remember that just because it is a holiday, we just remember.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever it is, maybe sometimes we should know some of the, how shall I say, some of the thing as a knowledge, right? So and then even though this is not related to us, right? Even though this is not related to us, what we should do, what we can do is, what is that day? Because why the people celebrate that day, right? So we should know as a knowledge. That's why I ask you this question, right? Maybe some of the people they may not like this question because they how should I say, they are very strong on for their religions, right? So maybe some of the people they don't like asking this question. But as for me, in my point of view, actually, I was really strong in religion previous time, maybe I think 10 years ago, before I started to join the BARS program. Okay, I was really strong for my religions, but I joined that program, for my, as I told you before, for I got a second bachelor degree in BAS program, right? So when I joined there, I met many, various religions. And I mean that some of my friends are Christian, and then Islam, and then Hindu, and then another ethnic also. Some of the race names that I cannot memorize just very easily like that, right? So when I have met such kind of people, and then after that, we have a discussion about the religions, because we have to learn more religions in that program. So after learning about world religion, so we exchange our knowledge each other. And then later on, and since that time, I realized that every religion has their value, right? So every religion has their value, and every religions are good. But why some people have a negative point of view? Because the religion point of view change because of the people. That's it, right? So, Buddhism has the value, and then the how should I say, very good things in Buddhism, right? And then Christian have their good points, and Islam as well. That's especially it becomes because of the superstitious people, right? Superstitious people, and it becomes because some of the people are very strong to their religions. But maybe if they believe their religion strongly, their minds is they are very how should I say, they are like a prophet, right? But maybe for some people they are not like that, and that they just see the negative point of view to other religions. That's why they have got like we can say that there is a crash each other in religions, right? Okay. Yes. So is there any question for this morning?
Sorry, is there any question for?
Is there any question for tomorrow morning?
I didn't hear, like, your mic stopped.
Any question else?
No.
Sorry? No. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, but for me is, I want you to ask some questions while we are studying, right? So have you got the books? Yes. Okay, so let me know which books have you got.
Yes, sir. One moment, please.
Okay. Okay, yes, thank you. Oh, two different books. Oh, okay, 3 books. Yes, thank you. 4.
Hey, I think I got
Ah,
4.
you have to learn a lot.
Yeah, I think I got 4 books.
Okay, yes, thank you. You have got 4 books. Okay. And then, but you know, as for me, I usually start. Okay, yes, 4.
Oh,
Yes, books. Okay, William, I see that. Right. But you know, as for me, I use this one. This one is focusing on writing. Okay, this book focuses on writing. And here, this one. Okay, can you see it? Okay, so this one, this one's focusing on writing and reading. Right, so I usually start with both these books. Right, so which one do you want to start first? Do you want to choose green one or the red one?
me.
Green, okay. Let's start from the green one. But you know, for me, I usually give this book like a listen because here you would see that the writer's name, right? Because sometimes you might misunderstand about the book, maybe books, right? So I give this one and a listen, right? If I say writing, and then some of the students they feel confused, right? So I give this name as a listen, and here this one is the writer is John Renault, right? So I call this one John Renault. Okay. So let's start. Okay. So okay, let's start from page number 1. Okay, let's start from page number 1, session 1.
Yeah, which book is this? Cause like I haven't got my book yet.
Sorry?
Which book is that? I haven't got my book yet, so I need to open the PDF one.
I think is it iGCSE English as a second language?
Focus on writing.
Focus on
English.
wait.
Okay, Shani, you got it? Oh, you haven't got the books yet?
He hasn't got the books yet, but he has the PDF.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Are you okay right now?
Do you get it? Do you get it? Do I need to send?
Can I see the book cover?
This one. Yes. Yeah, because you do. Okay, so while you are waiting for your friends, please read page number 1. Yeah, page number 1 and 2. This is too short, but this is introduction about the writing. Charlie, are you okay? Yeah, so I would forward the PDF, right? Is that fine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but you better wait a time, right? Because I'm not very good at, the applications.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm already sending.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. But I think Shani doesn't get it yet.
No, it's sent. It's not sent yet.
Still loading.
It's halfway, so it's almost done.
Okay, and then I wanted to suggest you one thing is while you are reading, you better use the highlights. Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's the one, right? The green one, right?
Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Yeah, a lesson ticket, right?
Yeah, okay,
This one.
okay. I think.
Okay. Johnny, have you got it?
Sahan, do you get it? I think I sent the file. I sent the PDF. Do you get the PDF?
Yeah, the PDF on this Zoom chat.
I don't think you have opened your mic.
I thought it was in Viper, so I was checking the Viper.
Oh,
Okay. Do you see right now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to discuss with you one thing. That is, do you want to read together all here, or do you want to take a responsibility for each page? I mean, for example, Angkamya has to read page number 1, and then Tanda has to read page number 2. Like that, I think it's better to read it, right? To save your time, because you all are good at reading. I know that. Now, am I right? Okay, so yeah, so let's start here right now. Please note down your names, right? I mean, name means that your page, right? Because if even though I have got some books, but I might misunderstand with you and me, right? That's why please note down your names and no, please note down your page. Okay, which page number you have to read. Okay, so yeah, then please read page number 1 and 2. But 2 is only just 4 or 5 sentences, right? So you have to read page number 1 and 2. And then Pyositu, please read page number 3. Okay, the introduction of friendly register, unit 2. Right? Okay. Sidhu, do you see that?
You kindly register.
Okay.
Is that right?
Of course, right. So you need to friendly register, right? So you have to read only just one
But
page.
teacher,
Yes.
could you repeat again? Like my internet connection is unstable right now.
no, page
Okay,
1, 2.
so your
I think I have
page
the
number
same.
Okay, then you have to read page number 1 and 2.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, just page number. Because 2 has only just 4 or 5 sentences. Okay, and then Kyosido, you have to read the read. Digita by number 4, page 4. Yes, Anggamyat, page 5. Right? And Indra 1. Okay, 1. You have to read page number 6. When you got
Is it clear?
sorry?
Yes. It's improving your informal writing page.
No. Page number 6, it will start with greeting.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So example, page number 7, right? And then Siley. Oh, Siley, no, Gosai. Shelly and Gosai is busy with Gosai. Okay, Gosai. Example, you have to read page number 7, right? Gosai, you have to read page number 8. Is it okay? Yep. And then Rich, 9. Okay, and then Jotin Satyo. Okay, page number 10. Okay, and then Ibom, yeah. Okay, Ibom, yeah, page number 11. Okay, and then William Hay, 12.
Got it.
The 13. Yes, William, page
Yeah.
number 12.
Yeah, prudential informal writing, right?
Production informal writing. Am I right? Session 2, production informal. The friendly, registered, descriptive.
Got it, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Then the tab page number 13. Okay, and then that's it. Right. Okay. Mhm. Yes, please read it.
Wait, I got page number 5, right? I lost connection. I just hear number 5. Didn't hear my name. I don't think anyone remembers, so I don't think.
I think teacher went out for went to somewhere.
Teacher left, I guess.
I think is it because of the vaccine? She said the doctor will come, so
Wait, so I caught 8. So I think if we like ask for each other number, we can know the page.
well I didn't hear my name. Like I think I was hearing I was actually
Yeah, I was also a little busy with trying to find the books.
so wait, 1, 2 is down down, right?
Yeah.
3 is BOCD, okay. 4 is
Me.
4 is you, okay, Nishi. 6 is
Me.
Indra, okay. 7. Page 7, who has to talk? Asian Mo, okay. How about page 8?
Me?
Okay. Oh, you have to pay page 8. Okay, page 9.
It's me.
Okay, page 9 is Paris. Page 10.
That's me.
Oh, okay. I think what about page 11?
Me.
Okay, you okay, so page 12 is it William?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So page 13 is again, what's your name? Nino? What?
What? Not you.
No.
Yes.
What the hell, bro?
I don't remember. What is your English name? It's not no.
It's Nora. I've been
Nora.
telling you like about 100 times. Nora.
Okay, Nora.
Yes.
So do you remember my name at least?
Yeah, Alvin, right?
Okay, but the
I
thing
have a
is
good
like
memory.
it's a bit unfair because Elvin's a name that you probably have like that heard 1,000 times.
So do we just have to wait like this?
Did she tell for like pause for a moment because she had to leave because of the doctor? Yeah. I doubt that she lost connection there because this is a bit long. I mean, she said pause, so yeah.
Are you gonna be host?
No, I'm not host. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, who's host?
I'm the host. Yeah, I guess.
You can what?
I am the host. I mean.
Okay.
Everyone, don't remind the teacher about paragraph writing. Okay.
Oh, you started.
Please.
About what?
Don't remind the teacher about paragraph writing. Teacher said we have to discuss about that today.
Oh, why?
Don't remind.
Well, I think here, what kind of writing did you say? Your mic is a bit unclear.
Sorry.
You remember the 4 element the teacher gave us?
That's right.
You mean the reading text?
Oh, reading text.
Yeah.
No, I've read. I just read.
I have read also.
No, I read today.
Yeah.
But like she said read it, so it's not my fault. I read it before her class, so I didn't break any rules. But I did read it, you know. I woke up at 8.
I read it too late and it's like 2 a.m. So I just
Do you
decided
just
to
read it or do you just scan it?
No, I didn't scan it. I read it word by word, carefully. I read it out loud, which is a bit. Imagine like reading out a paragraph. Like some words are a bit cliche, but I think I get the point. But like she said, only one page to 1 to 3, right? So I don't think that was the problem. Wait, what?
Page 3, it's like in the middle of the paragraph.
Yeah, that's the thing. She said write a concluding sentence and then you just stop. But I think after page 3, it's about knowing when to move on to the next new paragraph. But I don't think Josie doesn't even know what we're talking about. I'm not good at writing. As much as I'm good at speaking, I'm not good at writing at all. So is there anyone in this class that you're comfortable or confident in writing? Do you think?
No.
No one. Like you have to be confident. Like if you're comfortable with writing, is there anyone?
Yeah, it's just Burmese accent.
Oh,
You know, like
Teacher Rose.
I've heard
Hello.
it. Wow, that's right.
No.
No.
Okay, sorry, because the internet connection is unstable, so I have to move here and there, and now I sorted out right now here.
Oh, I thought you were having the vaccine.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Because of the internet connection.
Okay.
Have you finished?
Finish what?
I mean, you're reading.
I mean, yeah, we have read our page, but we haven't read it out loud.
Already finished.
Okay, thank you. So now let's start discussions about that. So let's start from page number 1. Hello?
Stand down.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Anh Công. Yeah.
Sorry, teacher.
Today you have to help me because, I am moving here and there. That's why you have to help me. I need your support today. Okay.
My
So then,
connection is unstable too.
I see that. I sympathize to you.
Yes.
Yes. So now let's start from your discussions. What did you read and how? What's your notes?
It's the difference between the way of speaking and the way of writing.
Of course.
I've read it, but I don't know how to like explain or discuss about it.
You should.
Like I'm not
Okay.
good with explanations and stuff.
You should try because sometimes this is also one of the ability. This is also practicing one of your ability because some people they know that things and they don't know how to explain it, right? And they don't know how to start to talk it, right? So you need to practice. Just only discuss what you, as you understand. That's it.
Um, so for the writing, that you have to focus on the audience, a point of view. Like
Okay.
according to someone, so to your audience, whether they're
Yes.
young or old, you have to change the style of your writing.
Of course.
And also the level of
Right.
explanation,
Yeah,
the
of
level
course.
of, and then also the how do we say it? The proper word. Like for example, if you're like sending a letter to younger one, you have to use the
Yes.
word that is like understandable for their age, not too high level for them.
Yeah, of course. Right.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, keep on.
uh, I guess that's all.
So how about the example? Don't you want to discuss the examples?
Yeah. The example, or like if you're talking to your friends or something like that, you could use some slangs word, and
Yeah.
also you could use some slang word. But if you talk to an older one with slangs, that's rude. So you should not do that. Sort of like that.
Of course. Right. This is very important.
Yeah, and also, but if you think about the writing, it's a bit hard to explain for writing, the formal writing and the informal one. The formal one is kind of like exaggerated version
Of
of
course.
informal.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, that's enough. Right. So is there any question, is there any question till now here? Because in here, you have to know is that different registers or different levels. And then you have to know who will be the reader. Okay. So who is going to read your letter? This is very important. And the usage also, because depending on the reader, okay, your usage would be different like that. Okay, yes. Okay, so how about next one? Page number 3. You two friendly register?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It's just in the iGCSE exam, we will have to write
Yeah.
a letter to a friend or a relative, or that's called family letter. Because we don't use two former three. As such, the family register is a level of language which comes between informal language and formal written language. Just don't use slang. Don't use
Yes.
slang. and don't use children's for example, how you doing? Like telling to my parents how you doing. Don't use like that. And how are you? Uh, and like how are you? Don't use like that.
Okay.
How are you?
Yes, of course.
And like social interaction can be one of the benefits of small. Don't use like that. It is just too formal. It's like
course.
the standard from the textbook. Don't use that kind of sentence. That's all.
Okay, yes, that's it. Yep. Now, what I would like to request you is and suggest you is that if your friends is discussions, right? Okay, if your friends is discussing, please note down and then please highlight what your friends discuss, right? Because we are reading together, right? So to save your time and to make quicker, to be fast, right? So, and then I would like to discuss here, I would like to edit more. And you better highlight, the first paragraph. If you write a letter to if you write a friendly register, okay, now let's call this one is a friendly register. Let's see how it is different from other letters, right? So for a friendly register, you are going to write a friend, a pen friend, and someone who is your relative, right? And then next one is when you write friendly register, so although it is called friendly and it is not as informal. Okay? So you have to be careful is that when you write this kinds of letter, this is not informal letter, right? So what is this about and what is different? It is between informal spoken language and formal written language. You need to highlight that when you write a friendly register, you have to write your letter in so your letter should be in formal spoken language and formal written language, like this, right? Okay, and the next one is you have to be careful some things. That is, do not include the following 3 features which are often used when speaking to a friend. Okay, this is, when you speak to someone and then you have to, you shouldn't do these things. For example, using slang words. Maybe you can use slang words between you and your friends. You are, the one who is very familiar with you. Okay, so you shouldn't use such kind of slang words. And then next one is the phonetic symbol, like instead of saying how are you, you didn't say how are you, like that. Okay, you shouldn't write like a speaking style. And then next one is SMS style, right? You will see that, if you don't, even though you don't, notice yourself, when you write a letter, you will notice that you all are, how should I say, you all are used to using about the short letter of the SMS, right? Maybe some of the students usually use small, how should I say, lowercase I, it means a small letter, right? So lowercase I, and then sometimes when they write is you, they usually use only just you symbol like that, right? So you shouldn't use those things in this letter. And on the other hand, do you see that one? On the other hand, when writing a friendly register, you have to be careful not to make your level of language too formal, right? So you shouldn't write like a too formal. So instead of saying, for example, here there is the example, social interaction can be one of the benefits of sport. This is too formal, right? So you should avoid such kind of writing. Okay, so now page number 4. Who has to... Okay, thank you, Neji. Yes.
It's about simplifying language. It means like you use easier and simple words to explain the complex
Yes, that is correct.
For example, you're trying to explain something that your friend doesn't understand, and you will use shorter, easier ones to make your friend
Okay.
understand better,
Right.
and you're
Mhm.
making your language less formal. For example, social interaction could be expressed like mixing and getting on with people.
Yes, of course.
And then benefits of sport, you could explain like one of the good things about sport.
Yes.
So that the whole phrase would be written like, one of the good things about sport is that you get to be with people and learn how to get on with them. So it just you explain the like the complicated words with a shorter and easier ones.
Yes, of course. Right.
That's it.
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Okay, yes, Gamya.
So like I understand what she means, but you have to write, informal words of like formal words like social interaction, these kind of letters, right? Like if you write social interaction instead of like mixing and getting on with people, do you lose any marks? Because I don't think mixing and getting on with people would come to my mind when writing letters. So would I lose marks in this kind of letters if I write it that way?
Okay, so I would like to favor to your friends first, right? Is any answer for Gamya?
I doubt so.
Yes. Is anyone who wants to answer Gamya's question? William.
No, not really.
Why?
Yeah. Can you please repeat?
Oh, okay, I'll repeat. So like, wait, is it Nishi, right? Nishi read this, right? So
Yes, of
basically
course.
she said that also in the text, like words like phrase like social interaction, these kind of phrases are too formal for this kind of letters. So you have to write something like mixing and getting on with people, which is a bit less formal and suits the letter better. The thing is, I think social interaction is something that I've heard many more times than mixing and getting on with people. So if that kind of phrase doesn't come up to my mind and I write like benefits of sport or social interaction in that lesson, would I lose marks?
Yeah. Got it.
William, do you say yes or no?
Not really, man.
Well, you say yes and not really. Are you sure?
Yeah, yes is for what? Yes is
Yeah.
okay, gaining
Yeah.
the points or losing the points.
Oh,
Oh, I said got it, so I.
oh yes, got it. Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
question.
got
He
it.
got the question. He
Got it
got the
mean-
question.
Yeah,
Got the
yeah,
question.
got it mean that he has got the questions.
Well, like the thing is, like this kind of letter is not formal, but it's not informal as well. So
Of course.
yeah, that's the thing. That it's like in the middle ground. So if I write such words, would I lose marks? That's what I'm interested in. I don't think anyone actually have a solid answer for this question, apart from you.
Okay,
Tisha.
yes, so
Yeah.
let me do it, right? Yeah, because I know that William is doing something. That's why I call out to William.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
please
looking-
please don't do any other things while we are discussing, right? Because this is very important to to know it, because this letter, the way writing the writing style of this letter is different from the previous one. You have already known it, right? Okay, yes. Okay. So come here, let me answer for this one. Because here it said that you have to use between informal speech and then formal language, right? Formal language style, right? So and then you would see some of the example, after reading the theory, after reading some theory, you are going to read some of the examples, and you have to write only just what the text suggests. That's it. Okay, so if you are are off mean that if you are off the letter of this one, if your writing style is the far from the text mentioned, and you will lose mark, right?
Yeah, I understand. Like, but if I like write in like an informal, formal, like the whole paragraph, I write it in the right format. But some phrases I didn't write in this. I didn't write in the same format. I would lose a few marks, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, this
Can practice
is
it.
something new because I think I written like if it's informal, it's very short, but this is this is a bit different.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Right, thank you. So how about, do I need to explain about page number 4? Page number 4 said that only just when you write this friendly register, okay, you need to use a simplifying language. Do you see that word? Okay, you have to, you better maybe on page number 4, the third line. Okay, there is a simplifying language, right? So you have to use a simple words, but it shouldn't be, how should I say, even though it is even though it is a simplifying language, but you know, sometimes you can use some of the, how should I say, the word level, like about intermediate or upper intermediate levels is fine, right? Okay, and then the usage you use shouldn't be very higher. Okay, like you shouldn't write like college students, right? And then you shouldn't, you know, between the primary, between secondary. So you have to write like a secondary students. Okay, that's it. It's just like that, right? And then here, let's see the example. The page number 3. Okay, on page number 3, it said that social interaction can be one of the benefits of sport, right? That sentence is really too formal, right? So you can change some of the words on page number 4. Okay, so there is the example. Instead of social interaction, you can change to missing and getting on with people, like that, right? And next one is, instead of saying benefits of sport, you better change to one of the good things about sports. Okay, so as I suggested before, you have to like a secondary student. That's it, right? And it's so now the sentence has already changed that. One of the good things about sport is that you get to be with people and learn how to get on with them, right? Okay, Kamya, you see that?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, is anyone you would like to discuss about on page number 4? No. Sign, positive. 1. Any question yet? Nothing, right? Okay.
Sir,
So
I want
okay,
to
positive. Yes, it do. Yes.
instead of how to get on with people, can I use how to interact with with people? How to interact with people? Can I use
How
I
to
interact?
oh, and actually here get on with. Get on with is, you know, okay. Signs okay. That's why you cannot use interrupt.
Oh,
You cannot use different meanings. Okay, you have to use like a synonym.
So getting along with, so that it's a synonym, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
of course. Okay. So here is the sex one. Now see, let's see it. So rewrite the following sentences using friendly register. Number 1 is, taking up employment in the children holidays can offer excellent opportunity for adventure. This is formal writing, right? So how would you change? Okay, so this is formal writing. So how would you change it? Please read the sentence number 1, right? Please read it, and this is very easy that, you know, please read it, and after that you have to change, you have to talk as you understand. That's it. Very easy. Yes. I think the definitions of the sentence, this sentence is very easy. Right?
Can I try?
Okay, Tanda, yes.
Maybe like getting a job, or in the children's holiday camps can getting a job in children's holiday camp can offer you some can offer you more adventures. So
Okay, yes. Can offer you adventurous things
adventures,
or adventure. Yes.
adventurous
Good
time.
job. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's appropriate one. Yes. And then another one. Okay, so by the way, I would like to ask you, have you ever learned paraphrasing?
Sorry, paraphrasing.
Yeah, paraphrasing.
No.
Bits like
A little bit, right? Okay, so we are going to learn it, right? So I am, if you don't have got that such kind of knowledge, I'm going to teach you that, right? But today and then so we are going to this book. That's why I will tell you only just the introduction of the paraphrasing. Paraphrases is when you have to read a paragraph first, and after that you have to rewrite that paragraph as you understand with your own words. That's it. So this is like this style, right? So you have to read the sentence first, and after that you have to retell. Okay, you have to rewrite as you understand.
paraphrasing is like sort of a summary, right?
No, different. Summary and paraphrases is different, and I would show you how to compare them. I will compare you those two things later, and then maybe next time. Yes.
Sorry to show, my camera decided to die, so I can't open my camera. I think,
Who asked?
oh no,
Oh
it's not a
yes.
question. So
Yes.
my camera just caused some error, so I can't open my
I
camera.
see. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Cosine is fine. Yes. Thanks for your.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Besides, you will never know what she thanks you for.
I think I have to wait.
William.
Who called me?
Yeah, me. Bro, what the
Oh,
hell are you doing? This is not the first time I see you like doing something else while in class.
no, I'm reading.
Reading
But
what?
it's a little bit difficult for me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm from like government school, so that's
Wait,
why.
you're from government school? Where school do you think I'm from?
Yeah, I'll get you right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I saw your information is from like
Oh,
your
god damn it.
profile. Yeah. When you
Wait,
add
from where? You wait, from where?
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah, your
Oh.
profile.
Well, so I also get a lot of problem because I'm a lazy student who don't study some vocabularies.
Oh yeah. I think that's the problem with me as well. I don't understand vocabulary. I think at my school, I think I have the lowest grades in vocabulary in the whole class. So
Yeah. Oh wait.
so basically, how do you write? Taking out unemployment in a children holiday camps offer excellent opportunity for adventure. What kind of adventure do you want from a children holiday camp?
Yeah, it's gonna be boring as hell.
It's gonna be no,
Like-
it's gonna be nice, man.
I mean, it's a
Camps
no.
are
It's,
nice. I mean,
I
there
mean,
are different
look,
times.
I mean, if you're
I've never
like,
been to a camp in my entire life, so I can't tell.
I mean, there are different types of camps, like I don't know, magic camp, something like that.
No, it said like a children's holiday camp. That's why. If it's just like
Yeah.
said a holiday
Yeah,
camp,
no. In children's holiday camp, there are different camp, like type of camps.
but like,
oh,
if you get a job in camp, then you need to like show the way of to the children. And like,
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I
you
can't.
need to teach children.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the thing is
and-
like people's like, I have to make the tent. I have to set up the tent, and I have to show them how to set up the tent. I can't
No,
even. I
camps
can't
are
even
not
set up my
mostly
own
about
bed.
tents. There are some camp like where you learn how to do something, not just tents. It's not.
No, I know, but I think
Yeah.
at least, but this is adventure camp, right? You have to know how to make a tent. If you don't know how to make a tent, how are you gonna?
No, the hardest thing in camp is that if you like have a job in camp, is to control the children. The tents is
Yeah.
like easier than controlling.
I think I can control children.
No, they'll be running around you. Like
Yeah, if they
Yeah,
run
it's-
around and
Really
die, it's not
goofy
my
stuff.
fault.
So
I
you
told
can
them,
use a like hard
I can just
education
tell
too.
them, I can just tell them, don't run around and die. And if they run around and die, it's not my fault.
It's not how you like take the responsibility. dude.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I think I can take
You like
responsibility.
like you just like put
You
the
would get
child
schooled for it.
No, but the thing is though, I can't run. I will be I'm too fat, and I think I will just fall down. Like I don't think.
And
I
also
don't
like
think.
if you for me I have a problem with like handling the child because like my anger doesn't hold back when I see child. Because
Child labor.
when the
It's nice
parents not
Punch
don't
the
crop.
children in the face, you know.
I
No,
mean,
I-
if the children is like annoying, but they're not actually doing any harm to me, I don't think I will punch. Like if the children like, you suck, you have a big butt, I think I will just kill them instantly. So I don't think I will be suitable for this kind of job at all. But like it says for the children, that's saying something. I already like what? I'm already 15, right? I just realized. So, God damn it. So how do you write this in a friendly register? Like taking up unemployment, getting a job. That's simple. But offers excellent opportunities for adventure. Like killing a frog.
Excellent in the simple one is maybe like a good or something.
So it's getting a job in a student holiday camp. Can give you great
Makes
opportunity.
sense.
Can give you great chances of adventurous activities. But that's still
guess-
formal. That's too.
I mean that's better, I guess.
I guess.
I
You know?
guess.
You could just say like getting a job in the children holiday camp is good. But I don't think that's not gonna. I mean, it's informal, but it's a bit too much. Demand for water is doubling every 2 years. If I simplify that, people should kill themselves. Please stop. Actually, no, that's a bit too That's a bit too formal. I have to write like, but demand for water is doubling. Hey, let me try something. Instead of simplifying them, I'm gonna desimplify them. So demand for water is doubling every 2 years. The humans' increased needs for water has been direly increasing over the last 2 years. Wait, that's not how it works. Is anyone just like sitting here listening to me talking nonsense?
How about like need for water is increasing twice a year, sort of like this. I don't know.
No, twice every 2 years, not
Twice
every
every
year.
2 years, yeah.
Basically, if you want to simplify it, everyone in Africa, the population in Africa is increasing every 2 years. That's basically what it means. I mean, because, well, like demand for water is doubling every 2 years. More people needs water. Wait, no, that's not how it works. That's not good as well. Every 2 years.
Water requirement is doubling every 2 years.
Water requirement is doubling every 2 years. So, okay. I guess that work.
To put this simply, the first one, taking a job in a current holiday camp is offer a good chance to how to babysit. How to babysit.
How to what?
How to babysit.
How to babysit? No, I don't think that's they will give you marks for that. But yeah, I get your point. Wait.
Adventure means babysitting there.
Yeah.
That's a phrase. That's the meaning.
Google it.
Yes. Interacting with babies.
So,
adventure.
wait.
Adventure.
So like in the adventure camp, I can't do anything. So they just said like excellent opportunity for adventure. So we just have to like take care of the children. Is that excellent opportunity for adventure? How is that? Okay, whatever. I don't think I will complain.
Offers opportunities to meet the bears or some kind of thing.
Danao, have you been to a camp?
Not really.
Has anyone in the class been to a legitimate camp?
I mean, there's no camp in Burma. No.
I mean, you can like in the countryside, but like I don't think anyone really. It's far too dangerous. If you go for camping, you will not get killed by a bear. You will get killed by the military. Yeah, so I don't think camping is a good option. I'm getting too political.
I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't like been on a camping, but a lot of people from our town does go hunting in the forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Have you
like
hunt? I'm just
no,
no. I don't think anyone here has hunt.
I'm really interested in fishing, but like if I try fishing, I fail every single time because so when I was young, my mom always like saying thing like if you like fish if you fish with the fishing rod, and when the fish eat it, the hook of the fishing rod go through the fish mouth, right? So my
Yeah.
mom always told me like my mom always used to told me if you die in hell, after you die in hell, the Naomi is gonna pull your tongue with hook on it. So I was like, if I went on fishing, my head is filled with that, right? And I'm scared to fish. It's like, the after that things. Yeah.
I mean, like if that's the case, if we kill mosquito like this, will we get slapped to death every single day in Nairobi?
I don't know.
No,
I
it is
mean,
not like that.
I don't
It is
think
not
that's
like
how the system works.
it is like that. If we kill mosquitoes in lake, like we will be mosquitoes, and the mosquito be
No,
human.
I don't think
We
I don't think
will
it
be
matters.
like
You know what Buddha said? Buddha said that everyone you kill, you will get punished for, apart from mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
it's okay. You can kill mosquitoes if you want.
Mosquitoes are just annoying, I wish they could just go extinct.
Extinct, yes,
Yeah.
that's my wish. Just you know what?
No, it's not very good. I saw a video about it.
I know. Like there's a cycle. If there's no mosquitoes, then this will happen,
Yeah.
and that's what happened. But still, I hate mosquito, man.
Oh yeah, mosquitoes is unnecessary for this art.
Humans are unnecessary for this earth. If you see it that way.
Yeah, right. If there's no human,
That's the truth,
fine.
right?
That's the truth. The thing is, no one deserves to be on this world. Like, God damn it.
And then first I thought I really hated Thanos, but in this
Yeah.
point of view, I wish I could be Thanos so I could just snap in health,
Yeah.
People are like causing the art every single damn useless things.
Like, it's basically a chain reaction, basically. I think if Thanos like snap, he basically killed like 3.6 billion people. I mean, if that's the case, like, we will have less demand over stuff. We will need less resources, and I think the whole world economy would be far much more stable. So basically, Thanos was basically helping the world's economy. He was not trying to do anything. He was trying to increase our world economy.
Thanos was trying to help us,
Yeah.
Lowering the population.
Okay, wait. Hold on. We were trying to rewrite the Following Sons user-friendly register. Now we're talking about Thanos destroying half the universe. I think we're being carried away too much. We should talk about demand for water is doubling every 2 years. Okay, forget about that. Number 3, it is essential that measures are taken to prevent motorists from exceeding speed limits. It is important that limitations are given to speeders.
It is too complicated.
No, yeah, it's a bit too complicated. Yeah.
It is necessary to take measure to prevent drivers from driving too fast.
It's essential to take measure to
prevent
speeding drivers
to prevent driver from driving too fast.
Oh wait, I think it is essential to take measurement to prefer moderate from speeding. How about that? Wait a second. Wait, turn that out. Wait. You were just like
What?
staring. You were just like staring down. I thought you lost connection. You were so
No,
still.
I'm trying to like think. I'm trying to think.
You just look at that. You're in like the same frame for like 10 seconds.
No, sometimes like my mind just flew away. So
Just daydreaming.
like I'm not always in my right mind. So
What are you on your left?
yeah, I'm on my left.
Okay. I will change moderate into driver. Let's change moderate into driver.
I mean, okay, I think we can. Yeah, I think we are we allowed? I'm not sure, but I think we can.
Because moderate is too
Yeah. It's a bit too formal. Yeah, drivers. You know.
It's pretty formal, man.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
moderate. So drivers instead. So it is important that measurements are made. Is it important? It's essential
Measures
that,
is not really a measurement. It's like something that measures the speed. You know, in the highway, there's that stuff which
Yeah.
tells the speed. Yeah. How do we call that again?
I don't think there's any other
I
word
think
apart
it's,
from
it's
measurements.
called like
I'll just Google it.
speed tester or something.
It is important.
So it's important. Important is two formula. We one thing we use.
No, I don't think. I mean, yeah, I guess so, but like, it is. Wait, so what's the synonym for important? It is. What? There's no other word for important.
Wait, important is the simplest form, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't say it's too formal. What we're gonna do, Goo Goo Gaga? Don't drive. Yeah, that's not how you write. You have to make sense. Like it has to be something between formal and informal. I think important is a word that we can use. It is important that measure. Yeah, I can't change measure at all. It is important that
Essential means
essential means necessary.
yes, necessary. Important important là người ta lưu ý vô rồi quá. Important là người ta lưu chưa?
You just give
Người
up.
ta lừa ép vô rồi, người phong
Ma lừa ép vô rồi quá.
Essential là một thiên mình lưu ý. Important là lưu ý là một thiên mình.
Of course.
But 沒有ပြော啊，你 important 啊 format 演出片嘅數別，話叫 essential 話 what the essential
Essential 咪
necessary 話就演 format 出話嗰啲咩啊？
Yeah.
咩ပြော冇得，就 important。
Important 嘅，အဲ့လိုမျိုး like ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ
Hello, stop.
Yeah.
Hello, teacher Rose is coming. Stop what you have done. Forget about everything. Hello, teacher.
Hey, hello.
Hello. Something happened again.
Yeah, I'm sorry for inconvenience.
Oh yeah, we'll just discuss them, but not disgusting. No, discussing, not.
We're just disgusting.
I mean, it's not wrong, but like we were discussing about these sentences. But oh my gosh, no! It's just
Okay, I'm aware. Okay.
no.
Okay.
Like the exercise that you give, we were trying to do, but we just keep failing because we're not that smart.
Okay, thank you. Because the Wi-Fi is also I cannot connect right now. I cannot connect to the Wi-Fi, so I'm trying with my mobile phone.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
on the phone.
yeah, because by the way, another thing I wanna tell you one thing is unfortunately, okay, I didn't bring the earphone.
We go again.
The earphone for my phone, right? Because
Yeah.
like this one is a little different from my phone.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So, teacher, you should, if you cannot do anything, you should close your camera because your connection is not that
So
good.
today's, I think, this is where today's.
pretty
Fortunately or
bad.
unfortunately, I'm not sure.
You
So
close your,
now let's keep on.
said, if your connection is too bad, so I think you should close your camera.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, okay. So I would close the video the camera.
Okay,
Okay, I'm worried that you don't see me.
it's all right, teacher. We know what you look like. I think everyone knows what you look like.
Come here. Come here because of you. I feel a little shameful for myself, because I have never noticed myself.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not making fun of you. It's just that I think
Okay.
everyone can memorize your face very easily.
Okay, there. Thank you, and then I will try it. But maybe I will try by opening the camera as much as I can. Okay, so now let's do. To save your time, let's keep on the lesson. How about number 2? Because okay, one of your friends has already talked about it.
I think yeah, we
So
have.
how about number 2?
So
Yes.
you should stop at number 2.
Yeah. Start from
Water
number 2.
requirement is doubling every 2 years.
Okay, the demand for water is doubling every 2 years. Yes,
No,
can you repeat it again?
Water requirement is doubling 2 years.
Okay, yes. And then, is there anyone who wants to talk about like that? When you paraphrase it, the one very important thing is you have to reuse. Reuse means that you have to use the synonyms or maybe the same words of double, right? Because doubling every 2 years is important, right?
Okay, so can I say like demand for water is increasing as twice every 2 years.
Yes. Okay. Of course, you can do it.
Okay.
Okay, and then how? So now let's keep on to number 3. It is essential that measures are taken to prevent motorists from exceeding speed limits.
Okay, Alvin.
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, so wait.
Let's take a time each other. Let's take a time.
Okay. So wait, terms of like every single person, like one after one.
Yeah. One after one, it means that now you have Situ and Kama has already answered number 1 and 2, right? And then next one is the top, right?
So okay. So
Tanda. Yes, Tanda is already one. Okay, so you 3 have already answered that. So let's give time to other friends. Like On, Nechi, and then Jotin, like that.
I did Tanda should say, because even though I said we were discussing, when I said we like Biosi to me and Tanda only, and William a bit. So I don't want to just silence.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not blaming them, but I think they just silent. So I think Tanda should start.
Okay. So let's give to them to speak. Start.
Wait, what? Wait, who's gonna speak?
No,
Tanda
I mean that let's give another friend start to talk.
Oh, okay. So let's choose. I don't know. Jordanza.
Okay.
You're like a policeman trying to clear the traffic.
Wait. Is it Jo or Jo? It's Jo. Jordanza. Okay. I was speaking Burmese now. Jordanza. Bio.
Okay, yeah, Jordanza. Let's start.
Jordanza, Jo. Sorry, I said Jordanza. Also, your mic is closed. No, I can't hear your voice, teacher. I think you. I can't hear you. I actually can't hear you.
We can, but like the voice is really bad.
How about now?
It's
Still,
I can't hear you. Yes.
Not good.
I think
it's like robotic.
it's just the mic. It's just the mic quality. It just sounds like she's inside a pool. I don't think she can do anything about it. So your things are your. I think you should start. Number 3.
Okay, yeah,
It is important to prevent drivers from speeding the motors.
Okay, yeah, this is acceptable. And then next one. Wow.
I tried. It's important to make the speed limit for the motorists to prevent high speed.
Yeah, of course, this is also appropriate one. Instead of exceeding speed and then you change to high speed, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So now let's keep on to number 4. Okay, Nechi.
Regular exercise can help you reducing your weight.
Of course, okay. Okay, so Itamo, how about number 4?
Regular exercise can use to lose weight.
Okay, so I think this one is too like a summary. So can you reuse some of the, reuse, instead of reusing, you can use some of the synonyms of the beneficial or like that?
So can I try?
Okay.
Okay. So daily workout not only advantages to health, but also helps in losing weight.
Beneficial is we have to, the advantages, yes, you can change it, right? So now let's go to number 5. Anyone else? Ipom Yakai.
Yes.
Yes, can you rewrite about number 5?
Tourism can support to the national economy. I don't know.
Okay, so how about
I just think like that.
Can I say tourism plays a huge role in the national economy. Hello?
Hello, okay, so come here.
Tourism plays a huge role to the national economy.
Okay, yes. Is there anyone? William?
Hello? Yeah?
Yes. Okay.
Sorry. Right. It's good for like country business, and then we have too many museums, and then like concert. Like that's why we have Pagan or like so many cities.
How would you?
So that's good. Sorry.
I think you're interpreting is your paraphrases is a little long.
Oh yeah, I feel long, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me think about it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, William.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to translate it again? Hello, Kusai. Why you are so silent?
Yeah, I am still thinking.
I'm still thinking why you're taking so much time. Yeah, still thinking about words, still thinking about the significant contribution, or still thinking about something else.
Yeah, significant contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay, thank you.
So tourism is very important to the national economy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's here only just you say that tourism is very important for the national economy, right? So what is the synonyms of the significant?
Significance is important, right?
Because when we do paraphrasing, yes. Okay, how about Sidhu?
Situ, can you like give a sentence for number 5? You haven't opened your mic.
Tourism greatly contributes to the national economy.
Teacher, do you hear?
Can you
Hello?
hear me, teacher?
Hello, teacher. Yep. Oh, she's back. Wait, she's back. Don't worry.
Hello, Sidhu.
Hello.
Yeah, he already told teacher.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello, Sidhu. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Number 5. Tourism greatly contributes to the national economy.
Yeah, this is quite unfortunate, really. Oh, how about this? Tourism represent a huge proportion of, is it proportion? No, proportion of to the national economy.
I think the play a huge role is really good.
Yeah, I mean, play a huge part or play a huge role. But if you use play a huge part or play a huge role, you cannot write to the national economy. You have to write in the national economy. I made that mistake, and the teacher doesn't even realize. I don't think. Does anyone understand what I said? I don't think anyone understood.
I do.
Okay.
Just give it. Put it back. I don't know. Oh my God.
Hello,
teacher.
Are you okay, teacher?
Are you all
Yeah,
right?
I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to get don't worry that. And then I usually, I'm used to it, no problem. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you one thing that is a little funny one. Can you hear me right now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes, and then my hubby is still looking for the connection. Where can we get the best connection? And then he answered me that, on the fourth floor at the top of this building, the connection is really great.
And that's not true. I don't think so.
No, he has already tested, and then he bring that Wi-Fi, and then he went to the top of the building, and then he said that okay, the connection is very good there. So I think I have to up there.
For nothing. Oh my God. So teacher, did you hear what Sidhu said?
No, I didn't. So can you retell me that?
Okay, see the repeat.
Yes.
Yes,
sure.
can you repeat it?
Tourism greatly contributes to the national economy.
Oh, yes. Okay, good job. Yeah. So now let's keep on the next one, page number 5. Who has to discuss about it?
I think it's me. I think I have to discuss about page 5.
Okay, good job. Yeah.
So this page is about the basis of friendly letters. If you can see, if you can't see that, I don't think that's a problem. But what I learned from here is that before we write about something, about a friend letter, we have to look at the given sentence and we have to find the implications. And the thing is, I don't think I might have found these implications before this. So I can't really explain it clearly. So let's just look at the example first. Do you see the sentences between the 2 lines? Write to a relative who missed a family celebration, telling him all about it. So normally, especially in government school, what we will do is that we will write about why they missed a celebration, right? We'll just like, oh, you missed a family celebration. I'm so sad for you. But we won't write about why they missed a family celebration. I mean, it's not given. It's not given in the sentence. It's not implied at all. But you have to find the implication yourself. And the thing is, if you don't find these implications, you will lose a lot of marks. And
of course,
yeah, I think I will lose a lot of marks as well if it were for this. So after that, they give you 4 facts that you have to do, 4 ways that you have to do when you read the question. First is to establish the facts according to the information both given and implied in the question. So even though you have to find the information that isn't fully given, you have to be very, very cautious about the information that is given in the first place. So where are you writing from? Like your location, or who are you writing to? So, and the next one, establish the audience. Basically, just like I said, you have to be careful with what they said. You have to decide how to write the letter. I mean, I don't think friendly letters are not necessarily that different, but you know, if you write to a pen friend or relative, I think the implications and your general type of writing might differ a bit from these kind of people. And number 3, establish the implications. I think I've already said that. You have to be very careful about that. And the last one is establish what type of friendly letter is required. I think that's the reason why, but it's at C sector 2. So unfortunately, it's not in my page, so I can't really tell exactly what it means. But I'm pretty sure there are different kinds of letters that you have to send to different kinds of people. So you have to keep that in mind. We also got a brief summarization of how to write the format of a friendly letter. So first, the greetings. The first paragraph is the introductions. I think that's very traditional and logical. Second paragraph is the transition and body. So basically, you don't really talk about the main parts yet. You have to transition into talking about it before. This is a bit surprising to me as well, because as far as I remember, we only read 3 paragraphs: intro, body, and conclusion only. But this is something new that you have to keep in mind. So paragraph 3 is body, basically the main part of the letter that you have to write the most. And paragraph 4, conclusion, you have to summarize what you have said. And the ending and signature is the last part that I don't think was necessary, but you have to write as well. And they told you that there are several different types of friendly letters that you may have to write in the exam, but unfortunately, this is not in my page, so I can't fully give detail on those types of things. Tisha, do you hear what I said, or do you lose connection again? If you did lose connection, I'll be very, very disappointed.
No, it's very good.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Explanation is also very good, and your explanation is also, I can hear very clearly, because now I am at the top of the building right now.
You're on the top of the building? What?
I mean that, at the top floor of the building.
Oh, okay. I feel so honored. I feel so honored that a teacher literally go to the top of the floor of the building just to hear me talk.
Yeah, no. Actually, me that, only just the place now I'm writing here is, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
the top floor of this building, this is a, there are 3 floors here, I think.
Oh.
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, this is very good. And then Yeah, I think, I don't need to edit something more about this, but I would like to remind you one thing is that format of a friendly letter, right? So when you write the letter, you have to start from the greeting and introduction, after the transition and body. Next one is paragraph 3, and paragraph 4, you have to write with a conclusion, and there is an ending and signature, right?
So Disha, can I ask a question? I know I'm asking a question about my own, but like, they said like greetings and ending a signature. Are these like separate little paragraphs?
And in a signature is like usual, like other letters you have read in previous time. It's not much different.
So is it in like the conclusion paragraph, or is it separate?
No, conclusion yes, conclusion paragraph is how should I say? I'm looking forward to seeing you, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, you have to say that you're lovely friends. And later on, you have to sign
I know now. Your loving friend / Elvin.
Okay.
But about the signature, it's just your name, right? It's not that important.
Yeah, for the signatures, you have to write only just your name.
So greeting is like dear what, like location and stuff. Is that greeting?
Of course, right.
Oh, okay. So it's the normal one. So I think we usually write only 3 paragraphs, so we have to write 4 instead. Okay, so there are a lot of things that I can't explain because I think they're in another page. So page 6, I think who has to talk page 6?
Yeah, let's discuss page 6.
Me.
Okay,
thank you.
Greeting. When we write a letter, firstly, we have to write dear plus their name. Example, like we are writing to our friend, we have to use dear plus their first name, and we have to start writing our paragraphs under the comma, and we must use only dear, not dearest, my dearest, my best friend, and a short introduction is only for friendly letters. We can use a short introduction to formal letter.
Okay, yes, good job. So is there any question here?
so you have to basically write specific names, so dear mom, dear dad, or dear first name, blah blah. You can't write dear rest or my best friend, not at all. Yeah, right? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, the chef lost connection. I think this should be a theme. It's
becoming just psych you.
What?
Do you have any questions? Psych, I will answer.
Okay, whatever. I don't think that's the case. Hello, teacher. I think I can. Your mic is open, but I can't hear you. No, it's just rapping. Like when I was speaking, she was like, bro, chill. You will get to your point. You don't have to like speak when I'm explaining, when someone else is explaining.
I'm just reading my page again, so I don't remember.
Hello, teacher. We can finally see your face.
Oh my God. Okay, so, and then can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you so much. And concerned with the gradient, do you have any questions about that?
I ask questions. So basically, like the first name of a person, is it given in the?
No.
No, it's not given. So, but they said to a friend, dear first name. So, what first name do we have to use? We just have to give a random name, right?
Yes, you have to give the random names.
But you can't write dear best friend. You can't write that. Okay.
No, you cannot write that.
Yeah.
And then, one thing you have to realize is that you have to use when you use some of the names of your friends, and the name should be a clear one, right? For example, like there would be the example. No, okay. So maybe for example, like saying that in Jinso, right? Okay, so instead of saying like very confused name, I mean, very confused name means some of the names are very difficult for the reader to pronounce, right? So you have to avoid such kind of names. You have to use an easy one. That's it. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, thank you.
Like,
So now let's
like
turn to
dear
page number
Evan.
7.
Like dear.
Yes, Sidhu. Yeah, you.
It is like dear Evan.
Okay. Dear Elva, like dear Mike, dear John, such easy name, right? Such an easy name. Okay. So now about page 7. Yeah, who has to explain page number 7, please?
Me.
Okay, thank you.
The introduction is the main part of the letter when we write, so the reader knows what the express and can get the right moves. For example, dear Ange Uma, sorry, I'm writing because I want to can and stay with you for a mess. This is a very bland. If Ange Uma agree to your request, he may consider your language is not suitable. Another example is, dear Hiba, if you want my advice on how to lose weight, start eating chocolate. This song is very and friendly and cool. The introduction is also the relationships between you and the audience. For example, I haven't written that this week because the phrase is very funny.
And then next one is length of time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And then now let me edit for something, right? So please highlight under the, what is the purpose of the introduction? You will see that, look at this, say some a letter without an introduction, you know. Dear Uncle Oma, I'm writing because I want to come and stay with you for a month. You know, this one is this one is, you know, without introduction, and then only just writing directly, right? You have to avoid that writing, because, you know, this sounds
Again.
This is every single. God damn it.
Life as an immersive citizen is very fun, isn't it?
What?
Yes, can you hear me?
You lost connection, Tisha. You lost connection. You were explaining, you lost connection.
Okay, so I would explain it again, right? So you have to highlight the words without an introduction. No, you have to write with the introduction. You know, the example is Dear Uncle Oma, I am writing because I want to come and stay with you for a minute, right? So there is no, how should I say, the introduction, right? So without introduction is a little blunt and rude to the reader, right? You have to avoid that one. And next example is, Dear Heber, if you want my advice on how to lose weight, stop eating chocolate, right? This sounds is very, how should I say, very unfamiliar to your reader. That's why you have to avoid that one too. And then next one, you have to, what you should follow. When you start your introduction, you can use 3 ways. The first one is use an apology. Okay, you can use apology to, you can start your introduction with apology. And the next one is, some people, they don't want to use with a, they don't want to start with apology, but, you know, this text suggests you how to start with.
And the next one is starting with personal references. Like that, right? So here, number one, starting with apology. Okay, they have already given you the example. Starting with apology, apologizing says, I'm sorry I haven't written for ages, but I have been busy studying and haven't had the time. Okay, in this sentence, we can see what is the apology part and then your explanation, why you don't do this one. Okay, why you cannot that way. And then next one is the construction with long for length of time. You can start your apology and you can start introduction with expressing the time. Here is said that for ages, okay, and then for so long, for a long time, like that, right? And next one is like using like a since specific time, maybe since we were young or since last week, like that, right? Okay, so now let's keep on to page number 8.
So page number 8 is me.
Okay.
So page number 8 is the part of what do I write in introduction. So in that page, they showed some example and said that reason of the apologize can change based on the apologizing thing. And so yeah, and also they told us that using a short or contracted form of the above it doesn't mean that the English is poor. The short form is actually friendly register.
Mm-hmm.
And also you shouldn't write apologizing if there's no excuse for writing it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I think.
Okay. So here you need to highlight the language point. Yeah, because language point, when you write a letter, there are two. Okay, the marking scheme is divided into two. The first one is how much information you can write in the letter or maybe in the article. And next one is, we are going to, the marking scheme said that what kind of style, what kind of language you are using, right? For example, if the passage gives you 16 marks, it should be half. Okay, so you will get the half for the half, maybe like 18. Okay, 18 points is for your presentation. How much important things you presented and you described, and another 8 points is for the language you use, and then grammar, and then your spelling, and the style. I mean the sentence structure, like that, right? So this is also important. You need to learn about it. And language points. Okay, you have to use appropriate language points. And then here, language points said that. Notice the use of the concentrate or the contracted or short form of a verb in the introductory sentence. I do not think that to shorten the verb is poor English. In fact, the short form is most appropriate in friendly register, right? Okay, so maybe you have learned that the short form is not appropriate for the informal letter, but in friendly register, it is acceptable. Okay, and next one is apologizing when there is no real excuse for not writing. And here, example said that I have been meaning to write for ages, but I'm afraid I just haven't got around to you. Okay, so you have to give the exact like an excuse or the reason, even though this is not real. Okay, even though it is not real, you have to imagine and then create your appropriate and a reasonable excuse like that, right? Is there any question for page number 8? Not yet. So now can we go to number 9, page 9? Who has to discuss page number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Okay, in page number 9, there is language part. We have to notice the use of the word get. and it is the friendly register equivalent of receive, which is too formal. And we also have to notice about the word here it is a quarter walk, even though we use our eye, not our ears to read the letter. To hear from mean to receive news from, and is used in informal situation. And they stay less free, and they're important to say when something happened at the end of sentence like this. Otherwise, the sentence does not sound complete to the English ear. And introduction of an informal letter can begin with something very personal to show your friendship, like congratulations on passing the exam. And another exam is I hope you're feeling better, and there's you have got over the flu. I hope you have got over the flu, and you notice the phrase to get over is informal register and is used instead of recover from, which not be suitable here. And transition is the next step to write. Transition is the next step after introduction. It will be the first sentence of the second paragraph. It is needed to link the introduction to the main body of the letter. There are three different ways to begin the transition. You can use works anyway or anyhow, or by using the past tense and other methods. And the common way to begin the transition is using anyway or anyhow, especially after an apology type introduction. But you have to put a comma after those words. And for example, dear Sarah, I'm sorry I haven't written for ages, but I have been busy rehearsing my part for the school play. And then anyway, I thought I would drop you a line too. So that's all.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to add you is please highlight, be careful about using anyway or anyhow incorrectly. Do you see that sentence? Okay, so you have to be careful that one. Even though the test suggested you to use anyway and anyhow to the as a transition. Okay, do you know transition? Transition words is to transit, right, something from another. Maybe for example, you start to say introduction, and after introduction, you can start with your body, right? So you can use with the word anyway here. Then here you said that for transitions, you can use three ways as well. You can use the words anyway or anyhow, and the next one is using the past tense and using other methods. So you would see what of the some of the and after that. Is there any question till now concerning with transition? Not yet. Okay, thank you. So now shall we come to page number 10? Okay, who has to discuss about it? I think, we have to discuss page number 13, right? Yes. So page number 10, who has to discuss about it?
It's me, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
If you use anyway as a transition word, you have to avoid this kind of situations. Example, Miss Smith has given us loads of maths homework tonight. Anyway, I won't have time to do it because there's a good film on TV. And this can mean that even though I have a lot of maths homework, it is not important, and watching the film is more important to me. This can sometimes give a bad impression on someone. And also the other way to begin transitions to use the past tense. If using the past tense sounds more respectful when compared to the following example of what we write in a descriptive letter about home and family. Using the words well or going to should be avoided in these situations. Instead of writing, I am going to tell you about my family or I will tell you about my family, you can write, I thought I would drop you a line to let you know something about my family. And it is more appropriate than using the words well or going to. And you can also replace drop you a line with write to you in informal register.
Okay. That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay. So on page number 10, you would see the example with the cross one, right? Miss Smith has given us lots of maths homework tonight. Anyway, I won't have time to do it because there is a good film on TV. This is, for example, the first sentence said that Miss Smith has given us lots of maths homework tonight. And then another one explanation is you shouldn't write such kind of, how should I say, such kind of things too after that one. Here is said that the meaning of the example above is that I have a lot of maths homework, it's not important. If you say that, I won't have time to do it. Okay, you shouldn't say like that, I won't have time to do it. If you say like that, you think that your homework is not important. Okay, it means that you are not giving respect to your teacher, right? So you should have to avoid such kind of writing. And next one is, I was sorry to hear you feel lonely and are missing your friends. Anyway, we are all fine. You see that this is very different, right? You know that your friend is feeling lonely and then he or she is missing someone, some people, but you show that you are very happy, right? So you have to avoid that one too. One thing you have to be careful is that when you write friendly register, you have to focus to the reader. Okay, you have to focus to the reader and you have to give respect to the reader, right? This is very important. Another thing is using the past tense. Okay, using the past tense is also showing respect to your friend. Instead of saying, I think you may. So here it said that I thought you might like to know something about, right? You need to show your respect to the reader. However, you are, very familiar with that person. And here language points again, right? Please highlight it. And language point, noted that the sentence using the past tense sounds more respectful, right? Instead of say, I am going to tell about my family, I will tell you about my family. Instead of saying that, I thought you might like to know something about, you might like to know something about my family. You might like to know something about my native place, like that, my native town, like that, right? You better write like that, okay? Yes, now page number 11.
Excuse me.
Okay, yes.
Can I take a moment to go to the restroom?
Of course, you're.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes, now page number 11. Who has to explain about it?
Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm going to read on page 10, language point first.
Of course, yes, it's better.
Here, language point. The phrase dropped you a line can replace write to you in informal letter. So to write an informal letter, we could use drop you a line instead of write to you. And then, page 11, language point. And also we could use let you know to replace the formal word informal.
Yes.
It's like friendly or informal register. And then we could use position. We can use just a short blah blah note and or quickie to let you know, like that. And then for the language point, we shouldn't write, I'm just writing to you to let you know, because it's really obvious we are writing to you. So we shouldn't put to you in the writing. And then for the writing, I want a greeting, introduction, and transition of the letter to a pen friend or a friend and a relative. After we have finished writing the letter and appropriate ending, we will write the like love from with love from and yours in the separate line. And in this words, we shouldn't put our family name because it's friendly, more friendly. Yeah. Though don't put your family name, just only for example with love from Anna, and you don't have to put Anna Hutchins like that.
Okay, yes, thank you. Yeah, so now you see that the language point, instead of write to you, you better drop you a line. Okay, so you note it down and then please highlight those words, right? You know, when you write your letter, you have to apply those phrases, right? And then next language point is instead of let you know, instead of inform, the word inform, you better say let you know, right? And here is another language point. Notice the use of the word note in this phrase, even though referring to a letter. I am just writing to you to let you know it. This is an obvious statement. Who else are writing to expect the reader? Yeah, you shouldn't write, I'm just writing to you. So you should avoid that when. Next one is the signature. Here comes the, you know, the ending and signature. Instead of writing with love from Anna Hatkins, and you have to say with love from Anna. That's it. Is there any question till now? Not yet. I think not yet, right? Because you don't have any questions. Okay, so let me sum up for the, you know, for the things we have discussed this morning, right? Let me sum up all of the things. Today you have to, today you learn about the friendly register. What is the friendly register? And before you write, one important thing is before you write, you have to read the question very carefully. You know, the question asks you whether the question asks you to write a friendly register or the formal letter, right? So you have to be careful of that. And next one is you have to think about who you have to write. Okay, so the friendly letter, the format of friendly letter is first one is a greeting, and then next one is introduction, and as a paragraph 2, transitions and the body. You have to start to write the transitions and the body. And then next one is a paragraph 3 is also a body, you can add it. And paragraph 4, as a paragraph 4, you have to write a conclusion. And the last one is endings and signature. This is very important because you have to write in the format, right? For greetings, you cannot use dearest, my best friend, like that, right? You have to start with dear and the first name. Okay, if you're writing to your uncle, dear uncle, or dear aunt, and their first name, right? And then next one is when you write the, you know, you shouldn't write your letter without introduction. Without introduction is a little bland and very rude to the reader. So start to write the introduction, and after that, for the body, you know, if you are going to the body, you have to start with, you should start with the transition words, right? There are 3 kinds of transition words using the anyway and anyhow. And second one is using the past tense. The third one is using other methods, right? So for using anyway and anyhow, you shouldn't criticize to other people, and then you shouldn't show that you are not respect to the one you mentioned. For example, hello, can you hear me? Ah, yes. Yeah, because you all are too silent. That's why I think, oh, I'm losing the connections again.
No, Elvin lost connection, so the class is kind of silent.
Okay, yes, thank you for your paying attention. And then next one you have to think about is why you have to use as a transition, why you have to use the past tense as a transition, because it shows that how much you respect to the reader, right? And then the last one is ending and signature. Is there any question till now?
Any question? Not yet, right?
No, I think.
So, yeah, I would like to give you a homework on page number 11, exercise 1. Do you see exercise 1?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. In exercise 1, write the greeting, introduction, and transition of a letter. So you have to write to 3 people. The first one is a pen friend. Okay, second one is your friend, and third one is relative. Do you see that one? Yeah,
Yes.
so yeah, I just need a volunteer because I'm worried that some of your friends might miss the homework. That's why I want one of you to write down the notes on the Vibers group instead of me. Who can do it?
Can you please repeat? Like, or we have to write letter. You mean like?
I just need a volunteer first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I will tell you one thing, and I will tell you what you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, here I see that.
I could help. Teacher, I could help.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you can help me, please note down on the Vibers group, our group, right? From the Vibers group, homework today is 5th, right? Okay, so 5th, so you have to write 5th, 11, 2021 homework, page number 11, exercise 1. Because I'm worried that some of your friends might miss it. I mean that, oh, teacher, I forgot that homework. Okay, I don't want to hear that such kind of excuse, not a reason.
Teacher,
right?
I think William is asking about the exercise.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exercise 1.
Exercise 1.
Yeah, page number 11, exercise 1. And also you can note it.
Yeah, no, I mean like I have to write letter. No.
Yeah, I hear it right now, William. Yes.
Yeah. We have to write the letter, right? Letter.
Not a letter yet. You have to write only just greeting, introduction, and transition.
Oh yeah.
Like a body. In transition to choose. You are going to start to write a body by using the transition. That's it. Not the whole letter yet.
Okay.
Yeah, William.
And so do we have to write all of 3?
Yes, you have to write all of 3. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And the next one is the reading assignment. Please,
Sir, I want to ask a little question. Can you give me a moment, please?
Sorry, Sidhu, can you repeat it?
How many sentences should I write?
Okay. Especially for the introduction, it shouldn't be a long one. Maybe about 2 or 3, maybe about 2 or 3 sentences is better, right? So you can look at some of the examples in the text, right? The text is already giving some of the example. You can look at it. Okay. Thank you. And then please note down page number 12. Some of your friends already assigned that to read it, but I want you all to read it because this is it's also important one. Right, from page number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Uh, 18, 19, and 20.
Your reading assignment is from page
12 to 20. Okay, you don't need to read, also I say you don't need to read only just one time. You better read one page after another, right? Okay, and what I want to ask you to do is, while you are reading, please highlight and note down some of the things you think that is important, right? You got it?
Is it up to page 20?
Yes. Okay. From 12 to 20.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So you have got two homeworks. The first one is you have to write the introduction, right? Introduction of the letters, and exercise 1 on page number 11. Exercise 1, you have to write 3 introductions letter, and then next one is reading assignment from page number 12 to 20. Is that fine? Yep. And then I want to do apology for this morning for inconvenience about learning.
It's fine, teacher. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for your understanding, mutual understanding to me.
Doesn't matter, sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. So is there any question now?
Yes, but is there any word limit for like letter?
No word limit yet, because you are not writing the whole letter yet, right? Only just I want you to absorb what we have learned this morning. That's it. Because friendly register, the writing style of friendly registers is a little different from previous letter that you have known, right? That's why I want you to apply the things that you learned today.
Sure.
So any question else? No more? Right. So thank you so much for today. See you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Thank you, teacher. See you on Monday.
Bye, teacher. See you next week.
Okay, see you next day.
Hello, ဆရာကောင်းကြည့်လားခင်ဗျာ